we have gotten the expansion trailer and a new roadmap with apparently 4 maps coming out after the expansion. Actually insane. So we're gonna go through it and we're gonna see exactly all that we're getting after the expansion, and of course in the expansion as well. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me, and let's get into it. Okay, so we have here the new trailer and of course the roadmap. We're gonna go through all of it. First, we're gonna watch the trailer because I actually haven't seen it. You can go check it yourself as well. It's only 2 minutes. Hopefully, it's very good and very exciting.
Field report. Only been in Janthir for a few days, and my sword already needs sharpening. Valraven, beasts, deep bogs and fables. Surprised anything makes it out of here alive. At least they're welcoming, the Coden. Skeptical of our intentions, but that's fair. We need to be patient. They're teaching us how to survive in this place. How to befriend the local wildlife. How to hunt.
Yes.
Heck, how to turn one of Tyria's most dangerous neighborhoods into a home.
Is that a rift?
The timing of our mission was advantageous. Something's spilling out of the Isles, attacking their outposts and animals. The Lowlanders call them strangers. We haven't seen one yet. But if the locals have a reason to be nervous, well, I'm not going into the woods alone. I'll let you know if we have to sound any alarms. Keep a squad on alert. End of report.
Okay, okay. That's actually, there's a lot of things to go through here. First of all, I'm guessing that's gonna be the main character, you know, of the actual story of Janthir Wilds, 100%. We already saw her being a little teased beforehand as well through the tweets on Arenet's Twitter, right? We also see here, of course, the boss of the meta. I'm guessing this is the new Convergence. Well, actually, we kind of move this into the boss. So, does this mean this must be a Convergence boss eventually? I'm guessing, which is interesting, because the Convergences don't come out until 3 months from now. So it's a bit weird to put it in there. I'm not sure if we should do that, but okay, that's fine. We have, of course, also, and this is actually very interesting to me. We have the homesteads, typical thing. Look at this. We're fighting this little deer thing. It looks like a champion or legendary guy. And you can see the bounty mechanics on the right side as well. So are rifts becoming bounties now? Are we gonna get... Because, like, okay, I expected rifts to be, hey, we're gonna kill the titans. Like, and it's gonna be essentially like the cryptos, but now it's titans. But it seems to be like this is not gonna be the case. I'm guessing we're gonna have different types of enemies on the entire thing, right? Which is very interesting, I think. I think it's very interesting because I think one of the biggest problems with Soto was that we were fighting the Cryptus and only Cryptus, and not only fighting the White Mantle that we established before in the other videos, not only fighting the Titans, also fighting the Coden. Now we're gonna fight this, you know, deers and also as well. Like, I think that's absolutely great, and it will make the entire expansion feel way more alive and interesting. Also, look at this enemy. Like, who the fuck is this person? Must be another bounty or, well, rift, I guess, of sorts, right? Or another event. And she looks awesome. Like, look at that. Oh my god. She's a white mantle, as you can see here. It must be like some survivor or something. This is absolutely so cool. I really like it. We're gonna have to see. Definitely then they talk about what's gonna come out later, right? You can see here the beautiful roadmap, and they talk about one specific thing that is very interesting, is that there's a significant change to our map contents plans that we'd like to bring to your attention. What originally announced to the expansion would feature 3 open world maps, 2 at launch, with a 3rd released in quarterly update that would be expanded upon subsequent quarter release, like Inner Nails. Rather than shipping the third map in 2 parts, we'll instead be releasing a standalone in both second and third quality releases, each similar in size to Lake Doric. This brings the total world map count for Guild Wars 2 Jam Wilds up to from 3 to 4. This is absolutely great, because honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, 3 maps is not enough for an expansion. It wasn't for Soto, and it wouldn't have been good for this. I know that the third map is like big, blah blah, but like honestly, the biggest thing that people care about is a new environment to be in, a new meta to have as well, but like that feels different. In Inaneos, I'm sorry, but all the metas feel the same. They're in the same spot. Even if it's 3 of them, right? It just doesn't feel good. And I think this is way better for everyone. I think everyone's gonna be very happy with this. The only thing that kind of scares me is the fact that they said this right now. Like, how did this happen? Did they know that this was gonna be the case? Like when they actually announced that it was gonna be 3 maps, and then they and just to bait us, like, cause doing a map, it actually requires some time. I'm not sure how did they just have one insanely big map that had 2 different environments, and now they just divided into 2 maps. I'm not sure what happened here. And that one, it scares me a little bit. That maybe it was rushed. We'll definitely have to see, and I'm gonna be hopeful for sure. But it's a bit odd in my opinion. You can see here the story launch, and then story continues from update 1, 2, and 3. Maps. There's 2 maps here, update 2 and 3, 3rd and 4th map. Instance encounters, nothing on launch, which is a bit weird. I don't think this should be the case. They should give us a little bit, like at least one thing here. It's a bit, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Raid Wing and Convergence on update 1, update 2, Raid Challenge mode and Legendary mode. Okay, so we're gonna actually have a big amount of practice to get to the Legendary mode and Challenge mode. And update 3, challenge with Fractal with Challenge mode, Convergence with Challenge mode. Oh, whoa. Convergence with Challenge mode. So Convergence Challenge mode is gonna... I read this as the Convergence being here. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. I wonder why they put the Convergence here. The raid here. I guess they want the... I guess what they want is the raid to be the big moment of like everyone's progressing through it, everyone is excited, and there's a race here, and they don't want to ruin that by having a Convergence Challenge mode where you can actually practice in some sort of way, which I guess makes sense. I really hope the Fractal goes well, considering only Fractal was pretty bad, and Silent Surfer a lot of people don't like, so well, we'll have to see. Hopefully they realize what the problems are now. Now, features, they talk about homestead decorations, overhaul, blah, 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 everything we're getting on launch, and more decorations on update 1, 2, and 3. Now, of course, content updates. Landspears, 6 Jam Wilds exclusive relics, and we're going to see them today and see what they actually are. Juvenile Warclaw Ranger Pet, and then 6 more relics on each of the updates, which hopefully, considering the ones that we're getting this expansion on launch, we're going to see what we're probably gonna get next time. 6 is a lot per update though, so hopefully they're very, very interesting. You know, it is what it is. We'll see, we'll definitely see. Masteries, I guess it's just mastery updates, so we'll definitely see what the fuck that is. Who knows. Major rewards, we have 3 armor sets coming out, 2 weapon sets for launch, Wizard's Vault seasonal refresh with a new weapon questline that we talked about before. We have the Legendary Spear coming out on update 1, 1 weapon set, 1 Wizard's Vault seasonal refresh, and more. I don't know what that more is. We'll definitely have to see. Next one, well, I guess it's gonna be the rewards of the map. Then we have on update 2, armor set, 1 weapon set, Wizard's Vault seasonal refresh, and more. And then, of course, the legendary backpack on update 3, 1 weapon set, Wizard's Vault seasonal refresh, and more. I really wanted this new legendary spear to have some sort of variant. We're gonna have to see whether you actually gonna be able to sell it or not. But I think it's such an easy thing to do with a legendary spear or any type of weapon that you just color it a different way. You have another, you know, you have more grind and you have more significance of different questlines. I really hope they find their time to actually put this in somehow. Yeah, I know this is the roadmap and this is what they're gonna do, but it is clear that they are actually flexible to change stuff up. They changed from doing 1 huge map to doing 2, right? Like, that's a big change, and I'm sure that they will, you know, if people not complain, but like if they mention it, I'm hopeful that they actually will and stuff, because 1 legendary spear and 1 legendary backpack, is that enough for a whole year of grind? I'm not sure. We'll definitely have to see, but I really hope that they give us something to work towards to get, you know, something going. But considering the fact that this new Wizard's Vault, at least the one at launch, has a lot of things to do and a literal quest line for one spear to get. I'm hoping that is going to be interesting, right? We also have festivals coming out. Twitch, just as you can see here, August 26th anniversary week, which also comes usually with big rewards. Fractal Rush bonus event, fun, on September 10th to September 17th. Then instantly another event, Return to Path of Fire bonus event. Ooh, that's actually very interesting. So honestly, Path of Fire doesn't really have a lot of replayability. Huh, cool. I like that. Warhammer World Rush 24. Look, all September, packed with events. September 10 to 17, 17 to 24, 24 to October 1, October 1 to 8, League War Season 4 bonus event. That's going to be insanely fun. To October 8, and then 1 week of waiting. And from October 15 to November 5th, Shadow of the Mad King Halloween Festival. So a lot of things to do after the expansion. So it should be pretty fun. And that's about it. Honestly, pretty big updates, pretty interesting, pretty good trailer too. I think this is gonna be hyping up everyone that actually doesn't know what the expansion is about to actually play it and download it and buy it. So definitely come to my stream to watch me live if you want the drops, and if you have any questions about the expansion or the game. And yeah, there you go. See you guys around. Love you.